Witch here. Hi, you guys. Sorry. I'm trying to fix it. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Monday? Yeah, I had to stop and think about it because I wasn't sure. It's Monday, yeah? Pretty sure it's Monday. Have my some sage burning, cleansing the temple. Hey Maya, what's up? Hey Maya, you're the first one. You're number one today, Maya. That's right, number one. Woo! And then Nicole is number two. Oh gosh, you guys are making me put on my glasses. We're rolling in. Hi, Teresa. And Marianne. And oh my gosh, you're gonna make me say it. Hi, Sandra. Okay. Haim. Hi, Haim. Oh, I hope I'm right. You're glad I'm early. I'm early. I'm doing really well. I've been just doing a lot of, hi Angela. Hi, how are you, sweetheart? I've just been doing a lot of cleaning in the temple. And oh my gosh, your puppet is behaving very well out a lot. And we went out to lunch. And we were planning a birthday dinner for him. Oh, that's so cute. Congratulations, sweetheart. You deserve it. I tell you, he responds so well to the love energy, better than the curse. So we need to keep it with him. Thank you, honey. We need it with him. We need to stick with the love stuff because he does really well with that. Oh, thank you. Yeah. That's awesome. And you guys are so awesome. The testimonies have been rolling in. I can't even keep up with them all. So I'm just like, oh, that's nice. I'm like, oh, that's nice, but I really haven't been responding too much to them because there's a lot. I think I got like in the last 3 days, I think I've gotten like 4 or 5 testimonies in just the last few days, and so they're just rolling in, and I'm so happy for all of you and excited, and you all deserve it. Hi, Queen. Woo. Hi, Cindy. And but yeah, everything's going well here. Hi, Mary Ann. And Hades went and got groomed today, you guys. Hades went and got groomed today for his first professional grooming. And he's so cute. He did so good. He doesn't do that good for me, but he did really well for her. I am perfectly fine. I got introduced to some new energy. Defeat. I had to get used to some new energy that I was being exposed to, and it shook me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was surprised how much it after 2 days of it, I was like, okay, that's enough, I was like, that's enough. So then I invoked Hecate and Lucifer and Belial and Sephrons, and I just called in the whole trident and smart. And then the next day I was fine. And so I was like, okay, yeah, because that was just, It was a lot to do. It was a lot. And I mean, it didn't hurt me or anything like that, but I was just kind of out of it. You want me to read boosters? I have so many boosters to read, but we can do it. Since you asked so nicely, the temple's smoked out now. You're welcome. I have to go get them all. They're all over there. Frequency. So let me hop over there and get them. You guys can hang out and chat amongst yourself. I'll be right back. Okay. Alright. This is all I could carry. And this is all I'm checking. Hold on. Since Maya asked, we'll start with hers. Because she's so damn cute. Whew. Hi, Pratima. Oh, I can't see. You need me in your life. I'm here. Email me, bluewitch379@gmail.com. And Raven's Tavern. Hello, darling. How are you? You're coming up this week. Like, I might even do yours tonight. I have a few from last week that didn't get done because I was having possession issues. Oh my goodness. Maya, I have never seen yours ever look so perfect. Look at this. It's perfect. Did you finally get a breakthrough? It looks like you did. It looks perfect. There's a little bit of honey at the bottom, but that's okay. We don't mind. It looks perfect and amazing. Congratulations. Yay! Yay for Maya. Okay. Wow. It looks really good. Perfecto. What's this one? I don't know if this one's going to be good. Love booster for TM. TM. Who is TM? Oh, it's fine. This is blood on here, so don't pay any attention to that. The stuff on the outside I don't worry about because I know that's just like oils and herbs and stuff. You have a little bit of cloudiness on the inside, but it doesn't wipe off with my finger. So I know that that's just telling me that the spirits that you're having like some kind of a divine intervention in there. So they're working on it. But it looks really good. It burned all the way down to the bottom. And I'm going to burn all of this stuff. All your petition, herbs, and pictures will be burned into the into my fire pit. Now is a love booster for TM. I think I have a couple TMs. So you'll just have to know. Like if you have a booster going with me. I can't show you your picture, but you're so cute. Okay, next. Prosperity booster for NM. I don't know. This one, it feels really heavy. For some reason. It's not a good sign. Ooh, NM. What is going on with you? Okay. So it burned good. It burned all the way down. But you have some shit. Okay, so I'm looking at the candle, at the wick in the middle. See, it's exactly in the middle. So it has nothing to do with that, but you have some dark stuff. So we might have to talk. Yeah, some kind of interference going on, darling. I'm not sure what's going on. Foretold. 79. You have some interference. Okay, we got pictures and herbs. That will be burned. You have some kind of blockage there. We'll have to like light another candle for you. You have some interference, darling. Okay. Here's a prosperity, and for some reason I got carried away with the initials, and I don't know why, but I have glad. I have JEJR. Whoever you are, prosperity booster. And oh wait, let me get all the petition pictures off of there. Perfect. Oh, okay. It looks really good. Did good. Hi, Hi, Christy. How do you say your name? Nanette? Hi, Nanette. But this one looks really good. I don't see any problems with it. I think you said none. Didn't it sound like you said none? Next prosperity for SG. I think that's a G. Yeah, my writing gets sloppy. Nanette? I said it correctly. Yay. Hi, Ashley. Oh, congratulations. I can't wait to see him. He's a boy, right? Get all this petition off of there. And this one looks really good. You have a lot of divine intervention in this, so they're working it for you. They're there. This one looks really good. I like it. Yes, he's a chunky boy. Just the way we like him. Chunky monkeys. I call Hades monkey butt because he has this tail and it goes really tall and then it curls like this. So I always call him a monkey butt. Open road. Get the job for DP. ODP. Is DP on here? She's going to be yelling and cussing at me that she missed it again, isn't she? It's crazy. I keep calling him Chunky Monkey. Do you really? So cute. Alright. And this looks perfect, DP. Besides all the blood and stuff that stuck all over the glass, it came out really good. Do you still do fertility? I can. I sure can. Yes, ma'am. It's not a very common one. But yeah, I do it. Let me see. Who's this one? AJ. I can't see. Love, I think. Oh, I don't know. It's love something. I think it's... I don't know. I think it's a Come To Me Love Booster for AJ. Can't see it. Are you sure? Oh! No, it's the property one. I can't see it. But it's the property one for AJ. AJ, your property one is very successful. Look at that. Burned all the way through. This one must have been sitting up there for a while. We already knew this was a success, but look at that. Uh-huh. I'll burn those. Yes. We knew that was a good one. We already got testimony on that bad boy. A job one for CH. Get the job you want for CH. That's so funny. Do I have any more sitting around here too, by the way? I think I do. I feel like I'm opening Christmas presents. We don't really celebrate Christmas. Ooh. Okay, so CH, yours did really well. Don't look at all this nasty stuff. The only thing is you have a ring at the bottom right here, and then it clears up. So you might have had a little bit of a blockage, but it got removed. And other than that, it looks really good. It burned all the way down. I like it. Never again. Why not? Let's see what's next over here. Love booster for RM. I already got testimony on this one too. Looks like, I think 4 of those I've had, 5 of those I've had testimony on already. I already know they worked. Oh yeah, and this one was testimony too, because she sent me a picture of everything. And RM, even though you had a wonderful time and your birthday's all hanging out and good together and everything went well, you have some blockages, girl. So you have some things that, but we already knew that. But you have a few things you need to work through. And you have a lot of divine intervention going on with this. There's a lot. They're really working on some things for you. But you have a lot of stuff going on. And so I'm not going to be too distracted by this, because you already know. We've already talked about it. You already know. Yay! All done. That's it. We did it. So yeah. How's everyone been doing? What's new and exciting in the land of YouTube? What have you guys been up to? Did you guys have celebration yesterday to bring spring in? I don't celebrate it, but I really don't. My grandson came and spent the night with me the other night, and we stayed up all night watching TV together. We watched movies. So that was kind of fun. I don't usually do that kind of stuff with him, so it was different. Oh, hang on, let me put my glasses back on. Might as well just leave them on. I want you. What do you recommend on putting up around my house? Like for protection, 85 degrees, drama at work, and you want to quit. No, don't quit. Just fix the drama. Get rid of the drama and keep your job. Planted flowers and made some. You made slaves. That's not very nice. FM8. Yeah, I was just watching an old one of your lives. Oh dear. That's embarrassing. There you are. Black Widow. I was just talking about you. Didn't get any. Hi, Jay. Yeah, what's up with that? Well, we'll just be moving right along. What's up, darling? But yeah, so my grandson came and we watched TV all night, and I fell asleep on the couch, and then when I woke up in the morning, my back was all jacked up from sleeping on the couch. 22 minutes. Mm-hmm. But he's really fun. He's really cute, and he hates the online classes. We talked about that a lot. He said that the online schooling is making him dumb. He said the online schooling is making him really stupid, and he said that when he got to go into classes, he was much smarter, and now that he doesn't get to go to class anymore, he's stupid, and he blames the government for making him dumb. I was laughing so hard. I was like, well, okay. Hi, Av. How are you, honey? Hi, Jay. He is so funny. He cracks me up. He's quite the character. But he's right, though. He's right. I think that that a lot of kids are having issues with that right now. They're not getting what they need by doing these Zoom classes or whatever. They need to be in school, and so I think it's really they're really fucking us up. But they think parents should do it, and parents are not t-shirts. Parents haven't gone to college to teach kids how to learn. Yes, very antisocial. Mm-hmm. Yep, Sandra's here too. Christy's like, wait, let's not just move by that. Let's go back. I don't know. Slaves. Slavs? Salves? I don't know what that is. Is it? Oh, it's not slaves. It's salves. Hello. I don't know what salves is. And I don't think Kelly's on here either. What the fuck? Hi, Miranda. The fun one is here. You're sleeping a little. My granddaughter hates the online classes. Yes. They finally went to 3 days a week in class. Well, he's not allowed to go until he has, I don't know, I guess they have to get the shot or something. You're stuck at work, and he doesn't want to get it. His dad doesn't want him to get it. And so he's like, no, until It's an ointment herbal. Oh, okay. Oh, I know what you're saying now. Like I don't know how to say it correctly. They're mandating the vaccine. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Jay, I think they are. And so his dad says no, he can't go until he sees what happens to all the rest of the kids. After he sees if all the other kids turn into zombies or whatever, if everyone else survives it, then maybe he'll allow it. But right now he's saying no to that. So Diana, scream to me. Oh, I'm like that sometimes. I'm so against the vaccine. Yeah, me too. I'm not getting it. Mm-mm. I'd rather just stay away from people. I'll just talk to you guys online, okay? We'll just chat on here and forget the whole vaccine thing because I'm good. Luckily, I don't have to go to school. Yeah, I don't want that shit put in my body. But thank you. Yeah, I'll just stay away from everyone. I'll just stay in my temple and I could talk to you guys online. I'm okay with it. That's good enough social interaction, right? For adults. I think so. Yeah. It's just scary. It's a scary time. I know some people that have gotten it that have to get it because they fly a lot, out of the country and stuff for work and so they have to get it. And but I'm not up for it. But life is so odd. How are you doing, Sandra? I was trying to ask I was trying to ask my son how you were doing, and he got really suspicious. And I told him I just want to know how everything's going. And he just got really suspicious, so I was just like, whatever, I'll ask her myself. So how are you? Since you're here, I can ask you. Mhm. You don't have to tell me anything. You don't have to tell me anything private, but you know. Eh? Are you okay? Are you great? Are you good? Are you Sandra, wake up. She's so tired. I'm okay. Um, I love sweetgrass, you guys. I bought some fresh sweetgrass. My favorite little, I call it the teepees. It's in the little town next to my town. And they have like these old teepees outside, and then it's shaped like a hogan, the shop is. And then you go inside there and they sell crystals and sage and sweetgrass and fur, skins and stuff. And so that's where I get most of my stuff. Struggling with my Target, but I'm okay, thanks. Don't worry, we'll fix him up. A lot of Targets are doing really good right now, so it always like comes in waves, it seems like. But your Target did send you a nice email, right? Saying he's sorry for being a jackass or something, didn't he? Package is still on the way. Have a whole week almost red days here in Sweden. Okay, I have some questions. So I was told, I don't know if this is true. I like sage mixed with sweetgrass. Me too, it's my favorite. I was told, okay, correct me, you guys, if I'm wrong. So is Red Day like a thing where they used to kill witches or some shit, and then you guys celebrate it? Because that's like fucked up. How do you get away with that? That's like us. That's like Germans celebrating the Holocaust. You know, that's like you don't do that, right? Am I wrong? Probably gonna get kicked off of YouTube for this, right? But seriously, I just want to know because I don't know. Tell me. How do you get away with that? Did it just get really... It got really quiet. But is it true? Is that what it is? Woo! You said beat me. I'll beat you. When the witches fly to the Blue Hill. Oh, I like that. You guys have a Blue Hill? Did you say beat me? That's what he said, beat me. What? Oh, beat me lately. You're kind of fun. Alright. You look good as usual, Blue. That's a nice green top, by the way. Oh, thank you. It's a little jacket. It's very comfortable. Very lightweight. Mystery. Thanks. Well. Oh, it's my spirit box. I don't always have it on, but I put it on today. Red days are days like Christmas. They're holidays. Oh. And stuff. Oh, okay. So it doesn't have anything to do with killing witches then? When they flew to celebrate with Lucifer. Hi, Carla. Thank you. Well, they have it the day before Friday. Well, that's just messed up. You shouldn't be celebrating. Just look it up. Well, I could, but I would rather just ask you guys. Since you live there, you know. It's no fun to do my own research, especially when I have people who live there. They could just tell me, because it's like you guys would know better than looking it up. Besides, a lot of times, you know, you said beat me, like whoop them, you know, beat them. I'm just having fun over here playing with fire. I have an issue with that. Not eat you, beat you. He's already gone, and someone new is on saying song. He said song. Song. All my trees are coming back to life. Hi, BB. I know. Fall in love. Oh, Thursday before Long Friday. The priestess and the society killed the witches and accusing them accuse them of offering children. On this day they paint eggs and the children dress up as witches. Well, that's pretty fucking cute. But why do they... Okay. Okay, bye, sweetie. Talk to you later. Do they talk just to talk? Or are they specifically... No, it's cool. Sometimes they just want to tell you shit that happened to them. Sometimes they have messages for people on YouTube. Sometimes they have messages for me. It just depends. You just never know. See, this guy's just telling me that he had a wound, a fragment wound, and I don't know. He's just saying random things. So it just depends on whatever they want to say. I don't put any stock into it usually unless it's specifically to me and I know exactly what they're talking about. Then I like pay attention and I know what they're saying, because a lot, like the other day they were talking about something that happened to me and the astrals when I was downstairs, and they like told me that this happened downstairs, and they described exactly what happened to me, and then they told me why it happened. And so then I paid attention to that because I knew exactly what they were talking about. How do you offer wine for the gods, and do you have a wine cup? Just curious. Yeah, you get them a chalice. I get them they have it. Everyone has their own chalice, and I do give them wine. They get different things. Some get wine. Sometimes I give them whiskey. Belial likes brandy. Lucifer likes whiskey. Hecate usually gets wine, but sometimes she has a not fermented, but infused lavender vodka, and so sometimes I give her that. Saffron's usually gets wine, but this last time when she got her new altar set up over there, she wanted cinnamon whiskey. And then the other gods and goddesses, the Moria sister gets wine. Everybody gets, Yep, lavender vodka. I made it just for her. It's cool and scary at the same time. I would own one, but I couldn't sleep in my house again. Yeah, because they'll come talk to you. Yeah, but I'm used to it. My house is super haunted, and yeah, I'm used to it. I'm desensitized. And I'm always open to it, and so it's just part of being a witch, dealing with the dead and always talking to the spirits and things like that. How many altars do you have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 altars, and then I have a couple working altars, and that's not counting ones that are outside. Yeah, so Hecate wanted me to make her lavender vodka, and so what I did was I took the lavender and I put it in a tea pouch, and then I tied it up with a string, and then I put it in a bottle of regular Ciroc, and put the lavender pouch in there, and then I just let it sit. I'll show you what it looks like. Hang on. It looks like this. And it smells amazing. It smells really pretty. And so she gets this on occasion. As you can see, she's almost out of it. I'm gonna have to make her a fresh bottle. So what I'll do is I'll go buy her a brand new bottle of this, and then I'll get some fresh lavender and put it in the pouch, and then you put it in there, and then you just let it sit for a long time, and then there you have it, and it infuses it with the vodka, and she likes it. She's the one, she wanted it. Glory. She told me how to make it and everything. I do spells. Okay, wait. I do spells and read tarot, but I'm still afraid of the dead. Haven't worked up to that part of witchery yet. Well, don't be scared. They're not going to hurt you. My home has lots of spirits too, and I'm always amazed at the things they do. Yeah, don't be scared. They're not well, I guess they could if they wanted to, but just, you know, you just got to know how to, like, make sure you can cleanse properly. Make sure you can banish them if they get out of hand. If you can cleanse and banish them, then you really don't have to worry about it. They get out of hand at my house sometimes, and I'll tell them, I'm going to call my dad. You know, I'm that little pain in the ass. So I, like, sometimes they'll do stuff to me, like they'll poke me in the back, or sometimes I'll get like a little hair pull or something. They'll do little things to let you know they're there, and if they start like throwing knives or things like that, then I'm like, all right, that's it. And then I just, you know, I put the Cloak of Hecate on, and then I evoke Belial to a full manifestation, and then I ask Hecate to come and remove them all from my home, and I cleanse, and then I get the sage out and clear all the residual energy, and, you know, every once in a while you just have to do that. See, that's what I'm afraid of. Yeah, it can get a little, they'll test you. If you do spells and read tarot, they're likely already there. Oh, they're already there. Frozen air and torches. Okay, I have no idea what that means. Yeah, if you're doing tarot, then they're probably already there, and you're doing castings, they're definitely already there. They are, but you're not actually speaking to anyone but your guides. Well, that's okay. That's good. That's good as long as you have, like, I think that people don't give their guides enough credit. Like, your guides are so important when you're a witch. Your ancestors and your guides. I have an altar to them set up in my house, and I'm not very good, but I usually try to keep like a whole glass of vodka there for my grandma, because I know she loves that, and I keep, you know, it's pretty and it has stuff on it, but I keep an altar set up for them. I light a candle every once in a while for them, and especially if, like, if I smell my grandma's perfume, or my grandfather will ask me to put on his favorite TV show, things like that, then I know they're there. Then I'll, like, you know, go light a candle on their altar. But make sure you definitely honor your ancestors and your guides if you're doing any kind of divination work, because they're the ones that are doing that with you. I've had spirit interaction since I was 13, and everywhere I've lived has been haunted. There are spirits everywhere. There's not one single place on earth that doesn't have spirits. There's no place. And if you think there is, then you're silly. Hi, SNS. How do we connect to our ancestors and guides, or how should we begin the process? Well, sometimes when they come, it is cold air, and I feel their touch sometimes. Yeah. Um, well, what I would recommend doing is first, in the beginning, just start out, meditating. On YouTube, there are some awesome people who do guided meditations to meet your spirit guides. Try, find one of those that you can tolerate the sound of their voice. That's the key. I've tried a couple of them where I couldn't stand the sound of their voice, and I was just like, oh my gosh, no. And so, but go through them. There's so many. So go through them until you find one where you can, let yourself go and just practice meditating and focusing on your guides and your ancestors, and then you'll meet them. It's an important part of it. And then do things for them. Set up a little altar for them. Put their pictures there. Put candles. Get a nice smelling candle for them. Put it there. Do things to honor them. And then they're going to be happy to be there for you. And everybody has guides. There's not one person in the world that doesn't have a guide. Everyone has one. At least one, right? Hey, Heavy C, what's up? The funny part is that everyone around me has experiences when they are at my house, or if they're at the third house. They have never had them before. Well, they just don't pay attention to it, probably. My spirit had full action yesterday night, and they turned on my TV and turned off the TV and throwing things in the bathroom. Yeah, that's like my house. Thanks. You're welcome. If you desire to meet them, then you know they are already trying to reach you. You have right about that, Sandra. Thanks, Cindy. Yep. They'll give you dreams. Okay, so here's something that a lot of people don't realize or know. A lot of times, and this isn't saying that you can't have your own really good ideas, but a lot of times you'll have a really good idea about something, or you'll have an intuitive thought like, oh, that cup's gonna fall on the ground, I better go move it away from the edge of the table or it's gonna fall, and then you won't, and you'll ignore it and you won't do it, and then it will fall, and then you'll be like, yeah, they just told me, yeah. A lot of times stuff like that is your guides. Or they'll give you like a really good idea and you'll be like, oh, I'm so smart, that was a good idea, but it's really them telling you, putting that thought in your mind. I wonder if a person is cursed, what do the guides do? That's a good question. My gift was definitely stronger when I was a child. Okay. So here's the thing about that. Okay, so sometimes I'm going to try to think of a non-related to me way, but I can't. So I'm just going to tell it like it is and sound like a bitch, but whatever. So basically, if I curse you, your guide, the target, whoever I curse, their guides can tell them you're being cursed. This is bad, what's on you. They can give them dreams of it happening, and I've had this happen. I've had it happen where the person that I cursed had a dream that I cursed them. It was a blonde witch. She had a cloak on and da da da. She was doing magic and blah blah blah. But they don't know who I am. But all I could see was the color of my hair. They couldn't see my face. But some guides can get away with that. Not all guides can. But if you and also in divination, if my target is going to get a reading done, and this is all through experience, why I know, okay? You have to realize I've probably done over 3,000 castings, okay? So through the years, personal experience, things that have happened and people have told me, okay? And I've seen it and heard it and blah, blah, blah. So they go to get their cards read to find out if they're being cursed. The card reader can go, yeah, you're cursed, you're fucked. I don't know what you did, but you pissed someone off and now you're in big trouble. Well, who did it? Was it my ex-girlfriend? Was it my ex-wife? You know, who did it? They can't tell you. They could tell you you're cursed, but they can't tell you who put it on you, and they can't tell you shit. Unless they're primal, of course, then maybe. If they're in the same current that I'm in, then it might be allowed, but probably not. They'll probably say, I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. That information's not available to me. And so that's kind of how it works. But they can get hints and be told something's not right. You need to cleanse. You need to do this. You need to do that. And give them the thoughts and ideas, even give them dreams about it. But that's it. They can't find out who did it. And they can't do shit about it. No. No, they can't. I mean, there's a couple of people in the world who probably could get that information, but chances are the target is not going to be able to get to the couple of people in the world that can tell you. It's awesome. The person, if they never know if it's a girlfriend or an ex-wife. Yeah, they can never know. The gods are amazing. Yes, Hecate. Hail Hecate. Yes. Hecate is amazing. And that's another reason why I'm really careful to not ever cast on other witches. I won't do it. If someone sends something to me, I hand it over. I hand it over to Hecate, Belial, Lucifer, and I've recently, in the last year, been given a place to take them, and they will be judged by Lucifer. And Hecate took me there, and I didn't understand what it meant at the time, but now I know. And so, like, if another witch messes with me, then I can grab their energy, snag them up, and take them there in the astrals, and then Lucifer will deal with them directly. And so I don't really have to worry about it so much anymore. It used to be a real problem for me, and I was always battling people coming against me because I don't know why, but it's a thing. Witches get mad, and they don't like something you said, they don't agree with it, and then they want to curse you. And it's like everyone has their own path, everyone has their own way of doing things, everyone has their own belief, everyone has their own system, and you're not going to get very far acting that way. And so I love all magic, and I can find something beautiful in every little piece of magic because I know it all comes from Hecate. And so no matter what aspect of her it is, I can always see her in there and recognize it and feel that energy and love it. And so I think that people who get jealous of other witches and who want to judge how they do things and stuff like that, that's just nonsense and a waste of time. Um, and so I try really hard, and I refuse to get involved in such nonsense. I don't have time for it. It's so high school and catty and ridiculous, and I just don't have time for it. And so Hecate knows my heart, and she knows me inside and out, and so she knows that if somebody's messing with me, I have her cloak on every day, and I'm with them every day. And so basically, if you're coming at me, you're gonna deal with her. You know, you're gonna deal with Belial and Lucifer, Sephrons. I don't have time to play with such nonsense. I'm a really busy person. I'm busy in my own path and doing castings for all my beautiful clients. And that's that. Hey, Weed Witch, what's up? I don't have time for high school bullshit. And so I'm just not I'm just not like that. You know, and I do get my feelings hurt sometimes. I'm still a human being, unfortunately, and so I do have feelings. I'm not a stone, but I have a stone. And so, you know, it is what it is. I have many tools in my toolbox, and so, you know, I don't know what else to say about that, but anyhow, but spirits can't do shit to me. I mean, they could, but it would be a mistake. And just armor yourself up. If you're a witch and you're doing stuff like that, then you should probably try to find out what current you belong in and then start practicing that so that you can armor yourself a little better. What's up with you, Weed Witch? Are you flying? Marianne, yes. What's your opinion on the labradorite stone? I love it. It's so pretty. I have lots of it. It's a good protection. I have it around here and there. I mostly work with I'll show you. I mostly work with clear quartz because it holds a lot of energy for me. And I don't, okay. I don't really need stones for protection anymore because your videos are always interesting, informative, and entertaining. Thank you, BB. I love stones. I love crystals. I have so many of them, and I'm obsessed with them. They're beautiful, and Hecate loves them. They're all over her altar, and she with me. I noticed that she has little things with each different person, but with me, she loves the spears. You know, the crystal balls. She has all kinds of them, but I mostly work with like the black onyx because that's what she loves. and the clear quartz, which is what I use with Lucifer, is the clear quartz, and Hecate is the solid black onyx. And so when I do my rites and stuff, I always have those two specific ones, and they hold a lot of power. And then I have some giant clear quartz that I like to use, like put in the ether of my circle, And I use crystals all the time. I just bought a whole bag of clear quartz the other day, and I sprinkled them all around the edges of my circle. Okay, what did I miss? Labradorite's cool. My target once told me that he dreamed of a what? Swarm of flies. I knew it was a warning of what's going to happen to him. Do you think, Boo? Yeah. Your videos. Yeah, I already read that one. How much Black Widow? And she's always flying. I wear the labradorite stone as a bracelet, and I have a pendant. Very cool. I agree with you. You always say your old lives were embarrassing. Oh, my old live videos. Yes. Well, I leave them up, and I'll tell you why. I got a clear blue crystal ball. I have one of those for her too. She does love it. SMS. How do we confirm who we belong to as far as deities? I'm a crossroads between primal and African voodoo. Beautiful. I'm not sure where to go. I live in the Bible Belt South, so not much info here. Well, yeah. That's a hard place to live and be who you're called to be. I would just say keep meditating on it. And if you want to, if you're primal, you'll need to call Hecate. And so just call Hecate and ask her to help you with that. And if you're supposed to be with the voodoo, then she'll put you there. If you're supposed to be with her, then she'll keep you with her. But she's the one who could, set you up where you belong. Because she's the queen. Yeah, it's hard. I hear you. Yeah, I'm good. Well, I'll tell you what happened. It's kind of silly, but Bible Belt refers to religion. Yeah, it's the Bible Belt is like a community of like really religious Christians or whatever people, and it's really hard to like be who you're called to be there because everybody's in your business, and but yeah, I would just do Hecate's primary seal on a parchment, blood it, ask her, write on it, write your name on it, and ask her to help guide you and put you where you belong, what current do I belong in? Please help me, guide me, direct me, put me where I need to be so that I can continue. Are you wanting to just improve in your witchcraft, or are you wanting to do soul ascension? What are you wanting from from yourself? What do you want for yourself? Like for me, I'm on a path of soul ascension, and so all the rites and things I do are for that purpose. And so, and for gnosis, and to be closer to the gods, and to be with them always, because I don't ever want to be without them, ever. But Aaron, let me show you. I'll show you my blue one that Hecate has. Hold on. Look how pretty. Some of the voodoo are mixing with primal. Well, that's okay. They can do whatever they want. Whatever works. I mean, everybody comes from a place. Everyone starts from somewhere. And, Hecate will, as you go through, and you grow with the gods, they'll start picking away things that don't belong there. And my videos, my old live videos and my old videos are a perfect example of that. That's why I leave them up. So that you could see the difference. It's so funny. Sometimes I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't even look. Yep, that's it. That's her blue one. But it cracks me up. Um, when I first started on YouTube, I only worked with Hecate. And other gods would come and make themselves known to me, and then I would try to work with them, and she would be like, no. I'm like, okay. She would be like, no, 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 not for you. I had many of the different gods that would come, and I think that sometimes they just want to come and check you out. I don't know why, but they're like, they feel your energy, and sometimes they just want to come around you and see if they want to work with you, or and then I would always think, okay, so this one came, so that's the one I'm supposed to work with. And then I would try to work with them, and then she would be like, no. And then I would say, okay. Same with like my books and stuff. I would get books, and then she would be like, no. Get that out of here. Okay. And I bought so many books, and she wouldn't allow me to read them. She would just be like, that's crap, get that out of here, that's not for you, no. And so finally, after, I don't know, a couple years of just me and her, and trying my hardest to keep everything organic, because she wanted me to be clean and to only be organic with just me and her, and she wanted to be the one to teach me everything and not have me, get distracted with other things. And so that was really difficult for me for a long time. I got really frustrated and stuff with that. And then finally she I was doing some possession work with her out in my temple. And then when I went in, I was sitting at my desk, and I was like going through some things. And she just like got on there and pulled up Primal Craft, and then she was like, buy this book, and she like clicked on it to buy it, and so I bought the Queen of Hell, and the rest is history, pretty much. And then when I got my tattoo, before that, I was online, and I was like, she was telling me, you need to mark your, I want you getting a tattoo, you need to be marked. And so I was like, okay, so I was like, oh, look, I was like shopping online on tattoos of sigils of hers, different, like I found this really beautiful one with a key, and it had her wheel on it, and I was like, oh, look, and then she was like, no, I want you to get that one. And then I was like, okay. And so she helped me pick it out online, and then I got it. And then when I got my book, like probably 9 months in between that, and then I got my book, and then when I opened it, there was my tattoo was on that book, and I freaked the fuck out, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And it's right there, see? And so, don't ever doubt her. Not for a minute. Because she's very powerful and beautiful and perfect, and um, she can guide you and make you do whatever she wants. Some of them mix it with Egyptian. Well, there's reasons for that. Um, I'm not an expert on all of the history of everything, so I would recommend that you like do your own research on that kind of thing. Um, for me, I just try to stay right here with right now and do what I'm supposed to do right here and right now, and I don't focus on different kinds of magic. I don't focus on um, you know, the history of things. I'm not supposed to. Um, I don't know. I don't exactly know why, but she just kind of keeps me this way, and I think it helps me to be more um, able to. It helps me to be able to hear her better and to stay focused on her, and I'm not like deluded with other thoughts of my own. And so I think that like when you practice doing something one way and then she comes and tries to teach you a different way to do it, you're going to be stuck on doing it that way. If you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's kind of like I just try to stay with the primal gods, with the trident, and I don't. And if I do a spell and it's like, oh, that's like this or that's like that, well, I don't know about that, but all I know is that's the way I do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, when I do spells, it's just because that's how we do it, how she taught me to do it. And a lot of times I'll do the castings there in the other realm. There's like a realm that looks just like this one, almost kind of sort of the same as this one, but it's there. And then, but it almost matches. So like I have a temple there and it's almost the same but different. I have a circle there that's almost the same but a little bit different. And my house is the same but different. Um, it's just, I don't know, it's like when you're there, it's the same house, but it's mirrored, kind of, sort of, way to describe it. What'd you say, sweetheart? FMA. I used to watch back into because of Hecate, but stopped watching YouTube and then found you again once I started to work with Lucifer and Belial. So I love the videos, except when you seem to be having a hard time. Well, if you're in this current, you're gonna have a hard time. The best advice I could give you, honestly, is just stay away from other people who are in the current. And it seems terrible to say, and I hate saying that. I hate saying that, but the gods will be there for you and with you, and but every time I've had a hard time, it's when I got involved with other people that are in the current. I have never had a bad time with anyone unless they were in the current. And I hate saying that. I have a lot of beautiful brothers and sisters that are in the current that I love to pieces and I've never had any kind of problem with. But every problem that I've had or hard time that I've had has been with people in the current. And so if you're just starting out, I would be really careful, because there's a lot of really mean people. And they'll take that love and that joy away from you and step all over it. Spit on you and tell you that you're nothing and that you don't matter and that you blah, 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 blah. Yep. Weed helps the negative effects if you can have it. Oh, girl. Yes. Hi, Billy. Yeah, so that's like, I mean, I don't, just make sure that you're, I don't know, like, I don't know, I just attract the meanies. They always pretend to be my friend and love me, and then they step all over me and break my heart into a million pieces. It's sad that people do that. Yeah. It was energy sick the other day. Oh, you was energy sick? Oh, me too for days. Just a quick trip to the dispensary. You're funny. But yeah, so just be careful and just try to keep to yourself and keep with Hecate and the gods, and you'll be fine. But like, I don't know, people will surprise you. You think, yay, and then or I could turn it into a positive and say, friends and brothers and sisters, kin will come and go in this current. So just enjoy them while you have it, and then when they're gone, just think of all the positive things you have and don't think about the negative things. And just like, and get rid of it and move on. Because friends are like this in this current. Like, they're there 1 minute and gone the next. So don't put any stock in anyone. They'll rub your back before kicking you in the balls. It's rough. Yeah, it really is. And it shouldn't be that way. And Hecate doesn't like that. But there's a reason that it happens, and I really don't want to get into all of that. But it is what it is. People with the brightest light attract the jerks. Well, okay. So I think is what it is, and I'm going to say this as nice as I can. Well, for one, it's jealous. There's a lot of jealousy. For some people, it's jealousy and fear that you're going to take their spot. But there's no spot. There is room for everyone in the world. There's room. So don't ever think that you have to beat someone to something, because you won't. You can't. Because everyone has their own path. Okay? And you can't take someone else's path. You can't do that. You have your own. You were born for a specific reason, and you have your own path, and no one could take that from you ever. It's your birthright. You were born for it. No one could have it. So don't think that you're going to ever take someone else's spot, or that you're going to beat them to a level. I'm going to beat you to that level. You can't beat anyone to a level, because you just can't. You're different. You're on a different path. It's the same current, different path, different people. Everyone's their own individual. Okay, so There's that, and but people will think that they have to hurry and work through these books as fast as they can so they can beat you there. And then you just, and so what? You're still not a Zula, are you? But anyways, so you know what I mean? Like, no. Anyways, and then there's the locust, the curse of the locust. You know, the jealousy, the talking shit about you, the, Nate, all that crap. You pick that up, you're gonna be in big trouble. So try to stay away from that, and then um, I don't know. There's a lot I could go on about that for forever, but and another thing is, I'll tell you this: don't ever let anyone tell you that you don't belong there, that it's not your path, because they don't fucking know what your path is. It's none of their business. And they can't say that. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Hold on, I missed a bunch of stuff up here. That one. It's sad, or I already stay away from people. That's part of the reason I don't join the Queen of Hell Facebook group. It's a. Yeah. 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 I agree with you. It's not for everyone. Well, first I changed the name. It's no longer called the Queen of Hell, which I could change it back, but um, now I call it Walking with the Ancients. We all have our own responsibilities. We are all no stronger or weaker, less loved than any other practitioner. Yep. Understand things in my own way, and my relationship with my guides is different from anyone else's. That's right. In your personal sovereignty. Yeah. Okay. So here's the only thing that I have issue with when it comes to Walking with the Ancients. It's a book group. That's all it is. It's a book group. It's not an occult. It's not anything else. It's a book group. We talk about the books. We talk about the rights in the books, and pictures of our growth and our things like that. Um, like Ophidian. Okay, I'm going to use Ophidian as an example. He's a person in the group, right? And he gets the most amazing manifestations, and he'll take pictures of the manifestation in his black mirror and post them, and he loves it. He's obsessed with the manifestations, that they are around him all the time, and and he gets some really cool manifestations, so he's always posting those pictures. I do videos on things that I do to prepare for rites that I do, um, things like that. These are things working, soul ascension rites that are in the books that you can do, and so I post things like that. Um, in the past, I have removed people from the group who were, um, I don't want to like give an exact example, because I don't want to stir up any hate stuff. But okay, so I can't. Okay, so like if you're primal and you're in a group and you're doing your stuff, whatever, posting whatever you want, I don't care. And but then you decide that you're not gonna do the books anymore, you're not gonna practice primal current anymore, and you go off onto another path. I don't care. Go. Get on. The primal current is not for everyone, and I'm not judging you. I don't care. But I'm going to remove you from the group because I don't want you putting your personal beliefs into that group, because that group is only for the books. And so I'm not going to have you talking out both sides of your face in the group. Does that make sense? I guess that's the nicest way I could think of to say it. And so if I removed you, that's the reason. I'll give an example because I feel like it. And Kelly's not here to zap me. So, a long time ago, years ago, in the group, I had a girl who was saying that she's a primal witch and she's this and she's that. And then I was like, cool, I'm so excited to have you. And I had her, we were friends. And then somebody brought it to my attention that she had like this whole thing about Jesus on her page and blah blah blah, and that she wasn't primal at all. So she was like doing all this fake shit and then saying she was this and very involved in the group, saying that she's working with Hecate and working with Sephrons and Lucifer and Belial, and they're doing all this and that for her. And then on her page she has this whole thing about being a Christian and all this stuff, and I was just like, what the fuck? And so I removed her from the group. And so just stuff like that, I just don't have time for it. And I don't want to, and if I call you to try to talk to you about it, to clear it up, and you won't talk to me, then I'm just going to take you out. It's that simple. And it's not that I care. I'm not mad at her or judging her. I don't care. But I'm just not going to have you in that group because I don't want it to be tainted with your Christianity bullshit. No. I didn't want it. So that's a good thing to bring up, I guess, because I have done that a few times and I'm sure that people are really confused about it. But every time I've done it, I've tried to call and talk about it first, face to face on Messenger, and they won't talk to me. They're like, oh, don't answer, that's blue. She's gonna get after us. I'm not gonna get after you. I don't care. But if you're doing a different path, it's fine. Then go on your way and get out of my group. It's not it's I know that it's not like, but we're sharing things in there that are primal, that are from the books. And I don't want some dumbass who's trying to walk both sides of the fence putting me on their fucking prayer list or some dumb shit like that, So, I hate that. I don't like it. So I just removed them. And then they get mad at me and say bad things about me, and they shouldn't. But it is what it is. You are early able to watch. Who is that? Is that Debbie? That's Debbie. Debbie's in my group. And you know what I'm talking about, huh, sister? But that's how it is. Had another sister, our path isn't for everyone. No. And I'll tell you, it's the heart. I don't know to compare. I can't say it like honestly because I've only ever been primal or with Hecate. That's it. Um so I can't say it's harder than yours. And I'll just say that oh yeah. I'm on the top of what's that guy, the preacher guy, TJ Banks or whatever. I'm on the top of his prayer chain list. They pray for me all the time. I'm like, no. The current is a rough ride. It's like trying to hold on to a root in the river and getting swept away, laughing out loud. It is. It's really difficult. Um, and it's not like for people who are just weekend warriors. It takes dedication and lifestyle and loyalty and um, I'm praying to Belial for you, sister. Thank you. Hi, Tony. Um, but yeah, so it's not for everyone. You have to be a really strong person, have thick skin, not allow people to move you. And it's hard. I've been smashed and beaten and everything else many times, and I still just keep walking. Even if I'm crawling in here on my hands and knees like, Mom, my lights just flashed. Then I don't care. I still keep walking. I'll whatever. I'll just lay there in the front of their altars and evoke them and ask them to help me, and that's that. What do we got here? Hi. Oh, we have a new Sandra. Hello, this is my first time on here, and I would like to know, how do I know if I'm a good witch? I know this has nothing to do with. Well, I'll just tell you what Hecate says, because that's the only way I can think to answer that. She says, I'm not good, I'm not bad, I just am. I'm not good, I'm not evil, I just am. There's no good, there's no bad. It is what it is. And so, is that what you mean? How you know if you're a good witch? Sorry about that. My husband is bothering me. What kind of witch are you, Sandra? Yeah, you just I mean, if that's what you meant, like if you're white or black, is that what you meant? Who called me? No, we have a new Sandra. Yeah, I don't know if you meant like if you're a white witch or a black witch, but I guess it could work either. Or if your spells are good or not, I don't know. I don't know. And what type of manifestations are you getting? I guess if you're referring to you're not racist. Okay. Cool. Me neither. Hi, Ampersand. Hello, darling. I don't know what you mean by a good witch. Do you mean like a white witch or a black witch, or do you mean like, do your spells work? If you're good at what you do, I'm not sure far as knowing if you're a good witch as far as your spells working, then you would look at your manifestations. And sometimes, if your spells aren't working, you just need to tweak your energy a little bit. No. When sometimes I have even thoughts when someone isn't bothering me, but I'm a good person and I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I'm not good explaining things. I'm sorry, I'm trying. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're asking, so. I am that I am. I need to change my name. No, you don't. Your name is perfect and beautiful. Intuition. Listen to the sound of the energy. But yeah, I think that, okay, so sometimes people say that they're white witches and they only do white magic. Magic is magic. It's still magic, still witchcraft. So whatever. I mean, if you're doing healing work, I guess that's one thing. If you're doing love spells, that's still witchcraft. Prosperity, witchcraft. Cursing, witchcraft. It's all witchcraft. Doesn't matter what kind of magic. I could be a smart ass and say all of the lighting of the candles at the Catholic Church and the Hail Marys and all that shit that they do, witchcraft. Sometimes I light candles all the time, and then pray over them and do incantations and do my prayers over them with the gods. Witchcraft. It's the same thing that they do, but only to a different god. So there's really no white or dark, in my opinion. It just is. But I know we are humans and we like to put things in boxes so that we can understand it more clearly, but anyways, you guys, I've been on for 1 hour and 40 minutes. So I am going to get off of here. And I have a couple of spells that I'm going to do tonight. And then tomorrow I will be starting my week. So all the new spells will be done starting tomorrow. I have 2 love spells I want to work on tonight. And then, this was informative. The Catholic Church is definitely witchcraft magic. I know. You're welcome, sweetheart. But I love you all, and thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And I hope that I didn't offend anyone, and if I did, yep, controversy. Thanks, Blue. Alright, you guys. I'm out. Peace out. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night.